Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called The Lighthouse. But this is a film, either you're going to laugh at it, you're going to think it's a comedy, or it's one of the best horror films you've ever seen this year. Now, this is directed by Robert Eggers. And you remember his first film, The Witch? Well, he shot it the same way. This happens in the 1890s. And he used that ratio where, it's 35 millimeter. And he shot this in black and white photography. And with the aspect of the ratio, 1.191. And when this film comes on the screen, you're going to see a large square. It doesn't fill up the whole screen with this type of ratio, but you're going to say to yourself, what is the director trying to do? Well, the director, Robert Eggers, did do what he wanted to do. Now, there are only really two actors in this film. Willem, Dafoe, he plays Thomas, and Robert Pattinson, he plays Ephraim. When this film opened up, you see these two guys at a lighthouse in black and white watching a large ship disappear in the fog. They're at a lighthouse. They're supposed to stay there a month, and they're supposed to take care of the lighthouse until they get replaced or someone else comes and take their place. They just have enough supplies for a month, and they have to deal with each other while they're there. Now, Thomas is the older guy. He tells Ephraim everything to do. In fact, he treats him like a little slave and like a little boy. And Thomas is an alcoholic. He's not a real nice person. He farts and things like that around him. And also, this is 1890s. Remember, they don't have an indoor toilet, so they have to use a bucket to do everything in it, bodily, pee, crap, and all that stuff in it. But I like that part because it really showed the realism of living in the 1800s. Now, these two guys are together in this lighthouse. Then they start to go crazy. They start going deranged. You'll see this in this film. They start drinking alcohol because they ran out of supplies. And then when they ran out of alcohol, they started to drink kerosene. And of course, they start hallucinating, especially Ephraim, mermaids, things like that. And there's a seagull there too that messes with Ephraim. I tell you, this is one of Robert Pattinson's best acting roles. I've seen him, do since the last time I really saw him on film. And of course, Willem Dafoe is still doing his great acting. This dude is very good in this film. But let me tell you this. When I was watching this film, I had many facial expressions while I was watching this film. It just had me in awe when I was watching this film. I feel that the director, Robert Eggers, he did a great job. He had me on the edge of my seat while I was watching this film. Man. And then when it was over, I didn't know what to take. I did not know what to say about this film. All I can say about this film, this is a film you got to go see for yourself. You're going to say this is one of the best films you've seen this year, or you're going to say whatever you're going to say. But I feel you're going to say this is one of the best films that you have seen this year and some of the best acting you have seen this year. The Lighthouse, I'm going to give this 3.5 palm trees out of 4 because I was on the edge of my seat. My facial expressions changed, and the sets, the costumes, the storyline is one of the best I've seen so far this year. Sure, I've seen films where other people went deranged and things like that, but this is entirely different, at least to this film critic, Al McGee. Hey, thanks for watching my review of The Lighthouse. I really appreciate it.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.